We started Skootr in 2016, and we wanted to come with a different concept because a lot of co-working players were coming all across the country, and we wanted bigger organizations to have the benefit of the sharing economies that flexible office spaces that co-working was offering. So we created a concept of our own called managed office solution, and today I can say that we proudly call ourselves the premium most managed office player in the entire country, where we cater to clients like American Express, Baker Hughes, Siemens, Mitsubishi, Claranet, Grant Thornton, UNICEF, Ingersoll Rand, and many more like these. So there are 50 multinationals who are sitting currently out of our spaces, and we're proudly growing with them. So there is new business coming in, and there's current clients who are growing with us also. We not just the managed office space setup, but now we are an office solutions firm where we offer fit out leasing solutions to a lot of different multinationals. We offer IT leasing also, and we're providing office solution as a whole package to these clients. We are today majorly present in Hyderabad. Hyderabad is the largest portfolio city, and after Hyderabad is the NCR region, where and a smaller portfolio in Bangalore as well. Put together, we're close to about 1 million square feet, and we anticipate that it will grow at least twofold to 2.5 folds the next financial year or so. See, Hyderabad, the office space is very exciting. At least for me, I love the city. I've loved the vibrance that the city has. The overall very conducive government. I've not seen a government like this in the entire country. So I think I'm very happy with the way the business has progressed here. I believe the people are nice. I've found it way easier to do business in Hyderabad than in any other city in the country. So that way, I would say that currently, in all the cities that we are operating in, this is my favorite city. That's why you will see that we have grown faster than any other city. We have grown in Hyderabad. In terms of business also, you see that after Bangalore, Hyderabad is the most preferred outsourcing option, and Bangalore is getting saturated. There's scarcity of infrastructure over there. Infrastructure is getting blocked. Hyderabad is a place where there is great amount of talent. There are a lot of institutions who are there providing and nurturing that talent for the companies to come in and operate out of that place. Overall, in a global perspective also, if you see globally, while recession is taking over and people are talking about recession taking the global market, but what is recession going to do? People are going to cut costs and outsource more business to companies, to countries like India. Now India being an N+1 country, I mean, after China and after this the global COVID war, India is looked at as a preferred option, and Hyderabad, I would say, is of prime focus to everybody, at least to me. From a business perspective, it's a very strategic place, and we'll continue to keep investing in this market. The segment is large enough. It is the industry segment is going to be very, very big. What we are seeing today, I mean, it's been 3 years, 4 years of this managed office space kind of nourishing and growing, but still I would say it is to grow 20 folds, 30 folds from here. Hyderabad, we have seen, I mean, there are not many national players today in the market. Thanks to COVID, a lot of the mom and pop players who were arising out of small cities and entrepreneurs who were just trying to monetize their real estate. A lot of those players are now gone out. The market has been flushed. Now you will look at least 7-8 players who are kind of seriously growing their brand into multi-cities and becoming a national player. Every player will have their own categorization. For example, I mean, you would see some of those 8-9 players to be only focusing on co-working segment, where they're focusing on startups, small and mid-sized organizations, freelancers, etc. That is a market in itself. Then there are companies who are catering to the large segment of companies, but they are building economical offices, right? So they're catering to the lower end of the large client, where the client may not be lower end, but the requirement of a per seat cost is very low. So their competition who's basically focusing on that segment. Some of the companies are doing a hybrid model where they're wanting to create certain co-working and certain managed office both, maybe in the mid segment. So they do high also, they do low also, but really not building a brand at one positioning. And then there are companies like us who are only building it in the premium segment. So we, for example, we only do business with large multinationals and companies that we are comfortable with taking financial calls, companies that we understand that are financially strong and are credible enough to put, because we are investing on their behalf, we are making them capex light. So it's very important for us to know what the company is and what the client is. So there are companies who do that. Then I would say amongst the competition, the USP, like you asked, is that a lot of these companies, they look at real estate like real estate, but it's not real estate, right? It is a place where an employee is going to work in the active part of the day and is going to create or take productivity for your organization, take out productivity for your organization. It has to be a place that energizes people. It can't be real estate. It has to be more than that. It has to give value to that human capital. That's what we're trying to build and bring to the companies here. We call ourselves not just a real estate company, but whenever the client comes, the USP is that we will help them attract talent in their offices. We will help them reduce their attrition rates. We will help them bring people back to offices. These three clear fundamentals is what we come across to any client. And if these three fundamentals are right, their business is going to be more productive and more profitable. See, I think we will have to accept work from home culture, right? A certain percentage of office goers has converted into work from home and it will continue to be. There are organizations who will push people to come back and there are organizations who will promote people to work out of home. But what we need to understand is that there is as much amount of new business coming to India. So is the real estate industry going anywhere? I would say no. There is still need of more real estate. Today, if I have to expand in markets like Bangalore, Hyderabad, and other regions, frankly, I don't have a lot of options to expand. Right. So this tells you that that there is scarcity of good real estate available in the market. Uh, so work from home is like a new today, which has to be accepted. But at the same time, you have to understand that organizations now who are resizing their portfolio, like let's say 50% work from home, 50% come back to offices, they need a newer infrastructure that supports collaboration, infrastructure that attracts talent. And that's what we are bringing to them, right, to support them in this new era. And they want to be capex light, they want to be more flexible. That's why a lot of occupiers, you would say, are shifting from commercial real estate to now managed office solutions or more flexible solutions. So I mean, during the COVID time and this time, we have already gone at least five folds. So we have increased our business 500 times, and I think from here on, it should again go multi-folds. Can't really disclose the exact revenue numbers, but we see an immense potential. We would have already invested about 200 crores in the business. Another 200-300 crores will be invested in the next 1 odd year. So there's opportunity, and the way we are anticipating business, I think we might have to invest more. We are ready for it. So whatever that opportunity comes to us, I mean, we're fully prepared. This year we should also open up in other markets like Pune, Chennai, Bombay, all of these markets which we haven't gone to. I think we will be there this year itself.